What's up, everybody? Can everybody hear me? How's the audio sounding to everyone? Let me announce this stream. I just set everything up a little earlier today, so I decided to go live. I'm going to be busier later in the day, so usually I'm live at 7 p.m., which is still today, I think is going to be the best trading time in Asia session, honestly, in general, because we have a beautiful 4-hour gap. So that's what we're looking for today. Let me know in the general chat if you guys can hear me all right. I'm about to share my screen for you guys as well. Boom. You guys should now see the stream. If you guys prefer, for some reason, watching on YouTube today, I turned on the ultra low latency, so it should be exactly as, I'm speaking. You guys are seeing the same exact stuff. So today, guys, let's start from the higher time frame. We have the daily time frame, right? On the daily time frame, if you guys realized what actually happened this week when we closed above with this Friday's candle, we pretty much closed above this daily gap over here. So that is called a daily FVG. This was a daily FVG. You can see that the candles, this is a bearish one, that's why it's red, and the candles were respecting it, right? We were respecting it and we got this move away from it. However, because obviously it's gold and also the US dollar has a bearish target, so it's going to be going down in the long term. So let me pull that up for you guys. On the higher time frame, we're obviously going to be bearish on the dollar, and I'm looking for it to continue pulling back down by the time it gets to what is it called, after March, April. By the time it gets to April, I'm looking for it to pull back down into this area. So gold's obviously going to react off that. We're probably going to get much higher highs here on gold, but pretty much the week opened here without a wick. First of all, no wick. So for everybody that follows how I'm trading, that's a beautiful confluence that you can aim for. Second thing, this daily fair value gap, it got disrespected, and now it's a daily IFEG, which actually now it's bullish. So if you guys can understand, pretty much when it comes back down into this zone, this entire area is now a bullish confluence. Not only that, but we have this bullish FVG that also formed from today. So we have a daily FVG, we have a daily IFVG. Both of these are going to act as magnets. I'm telling you guys, it's going to act as magnets. It's going to pull back down into this area, create the wick, and on the weekly time frame, because the weekly candle right now does not have a wick. So if you guys remember from last week, we ended up pulling all the way back up in the literal last few days of the week to create that wick. Let me just make sure everybody can hear me. You can see, we can hear. Let's go, everybody. All right. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Can't see my chart. Can everybody else see my chart? Let me know if you can see my chart, if you're struggling to see it. Let me know in the general chat. You guys can't see it? Okay, I'm gonna just end the stream and restart that for you guys. One more time, starting this up. There you go. That's the only time I'm gonna do that, because most of the time, if it does have issues to actually see it, it's gonna be on your guys' end. All right, just sent out an announcement. Alrighty, guys, so today we obviously have this kind of magnet down here that's pulling us back down. We want to see it come back down, create a wick. We also want to see it tap into this fair value gap, this IFEG, and then we're going to expect price to go so much higher. So that's what I'm looking for today. Honestly, I have a bearish narrative. We're going to split the screen in half. And pretty much, guys, what I noticed on the 4-hour time frame is we have a 4-hour gap that we're inside of right now. So that's why I'm saying at 7 o'clock, that's likely when we're going to get the real move, because we have these 4-hour gaps, which we ripped absolutely straight through them. I honestly wish that I hopped on a little bit earlier, but pretty much we ripped straight through this one. We have another one down here, so we're likely to actually run straight through this one and close below it by the time it gets to 7 o'clock. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this to pull back down by 7 o'clock. And once it gets here, next candle opens, and then we run down even lower. Because my target for today is going to be this bearish target right here on gold. into this daily FEG, daily IFEG, and the weekly no wick. So there's a lot of higher time frame narratives that let me just make sure you guys can hear me again. All good? We can see. We can hear. Let's go. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? My name is Marky. I trade Asia Session, and what I trade on Asia Session is gold. Take a look at this absolute massive amount of volume that we're getting towards sell side, guys. We're probably going to dig all the way back down here today. Dang. Oh, dang it. I wish that we would have gotten in before it got to this area. To be honest, guys, I don't like it anymore. I don't like it anymore. I know we're going to get down here, but it's just not the right time. I was hoping that I was going to get on in time, you know, to hop in a decent setup before it even ran to any of these gaps. But to be honest, it's not going to give us an opportunity. Just pass a 50K from the call out. I took, bro. I had to. Bro, I wish I did. What are you talking about? What is this, bro? Come on. We were literally just up here when we started. Obviously, like, this is such a beautiful target, and once it hits there, there's going to be beautiful longs. But I have an exam that I have to do tonight, so I cannot sit on the charts with you guys. I was really hoping that we were going to get the setup here, but we're already through both of these gaps. We're literally going to have to wait until 7 o'clock because this is a 4-hour time frame. Like, I'm not going to go lower than the 4-hour time frame. Is something I was telling one of my students. Is you find the highest time frame with a confluence. Like, for example, right now, the highest time frame confluence is daily time frame, which gives us the narrative, right? We found the narrative from the daily time frame. We want to see it pull down, create a wick on the weekly candle, and then also tap into this daily FEG, tap into the daily IFEG. Then we could continue higher. But look at the volume. Like, it's going to be very difficult. Like, if we try to hop in right now and it'll run back up on us 100 pips. This is that volatility that prop firms banned micro size for. You know what I mean? Like, they're banning you from trading gold because of this type of move right here. This literally just dropped in a few minutes. It dropped like $500 on gold. Not $500. 500. No, that's 5,000 pips. So it just dropped $50 on gold, which is 5,000 pips. Like, that's a lot of volume in such a short amount of time. So similar to like the pullback, if it's running down that hard, even a small pullback before running lower is going to be really massive, and it's dangerous to trade inside of this range. That's why I don't think that I want to trade until like 7 o'clock, because then we'll get a new 4-hour candle. It'll probably create an IFEG on the 4-hour time frame, and I can just trade after it taps into one of these zones. It could be this one or it could be this one. Taps back into it, and then it'll run lower. So that's what I'm going to look for at 7 o'clock. But like I said, I was really hoping that when I started the stream, we would have gotten a beautiful opportunity to sell early, but we didn't, guys. We didn't. Look at this volume that we just got. Oh, hell no. Is that because there was like a red folder news, I think. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Yeah, so in 1 hour, Trump is speaking, so. Awesome. So after Trump speaks at 7 o'clock, I might even hop on again. I might do it. But for now, guys, I think we should be patient. Why did they block GC and silver? Because of this. Because of this volatility. People were making way too much money. Please, Mark, hop back on at 7. Like I said, I have an exam, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but hope you guys are all doing great. Just wanted to give you guys a little narrative, and we were about to take a trade, but at this point, I don't think it's a good idea to try to hop in. It's a little too volatile right now. We should give it some time. We should let Trump speak in an hour, in like 40 minutes, and then we could hop on, look for a trade. Like, I'm going to look for a trade. I'm just probably not going to go live. So this is a short little live. I hope you guys learned at least the narrative that I'm going for. It's probably going to tap back into this zone right here, create a wick on the weekly candle, and then start pulling back up. That's what I'm looking for today, guys. Watch it happen. I want to make a little trade recap if I do take a trade, so you guys can learn from this. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in at this time. Not my usual trading time. stay safe today. All right, guys. And remember, we also have instant funded accounts. If you guys are willing to pay a little bit more to skip the evaluation phase, go cop an account using code MARK. Love you guys. See you in the next stream because it's not the right time to be trading right now. Peace out, everybody.